This is Class Showbiz, the only showbiz program with a class. And you know how we do it? When we sit like this, we talk about all the real happenings in our showbiz space with some of the intelligent people in the space, the movers and shakers, the guys who are on the grounds, and always they are here to give you some more. Let me go straight, introduce them to you so we can start running. Immediate left is man like Stephen Atsu. Yeah, and I'm go deep into the name. Yeah, man like Stephen Atsu forcing. He's a fine man, married with 2 children. He is also
overboard.
I mean, overboard. He's also the CEO of Create Music, Create Concept, and Create Logistics. And of course, if it is a Monday evening, then you should be sure that Atsu Force will be joining us here for us to do our reviews. Then in the middle, I also have man like Kojo King. Kojo King is your favorite artist, your favorite pandit here. He is very, very single. But I don't know why he has been keeping people during weekends in his home. I don't know why. But he's very single. Very single all the time. He has given us a song called Be Kind. But I don't know whether he's kind to some people though. How kind are you to some people?
No comment.
And of course, finally, Roland Amate is also here. Roland is one of your favorites on this platform as well. Event blogger, talent manager, and of course, he's also very single. And yeah, his mom is watching, so yes, Roland is very single and very single like that. Gentlemen, Akwaba. I hope to be okay there. Kojo, how is Be Kind doing?
Yeah, Be Kind is being kind to me. Yeah.
Wow. And I still see support from industry folks.
Of course. For this one day, I always say that I've received a lot of love from my people. Yeah, willingly. People are supporting and I really appreciate that.
Nice one.
It's moving forward. Not only even in Accra. My people in Takra.
I saw that. I saw that.
They are all supporting. And the video is also doing very well on YouTube. I think the last time I checked, around 26K.
Yeah, 26K in just about some 3 weeks.
3 weeks, yes.
3 weeks. From a zero channel.
Exactly.
That is what makes it unique. Yeah, from a zero channel.
A zero subscriber channel. And also on the streaming platform, it's also doing well.
Okay.
The last time we checked out around 240 Shazam.
Yeah. And if the Shazams are up, then it means that people are looking for the song.
Yeah, it's been 3 weeks.
Yeah, I think so.
3 weeks. And how many subscribers so far?
300 subscribers.
300.
Yeah.
Okay, so single 330.
I don't go just.
So Be Kind is
Roland comedy.
Emmanuel.
Single 3, single 6.
I think Roland Amate is hungry, so let's find a way. Let's find a way to give him lot of numbers. That be fine. But let me go straight to Stephen Forson and start with yesterday at the Kotoka International Airport, aka Kia, the arrival of the mortal remains of our late footballer, our late brother, our late everything, Christian Atsu. And so far, the reactions in town, and of course, I know he is having some deep throat sources. First, so far, what's your reaction looking at what we observed last night at the airport?
That's what you're about to talk about. It's sad.
I know.
It's sad.
I know. Anytime that topic comes up, everybody goes down.
It's very disheartening what has happened to us, the entire nation. And I also extend warm greetings to our cherished viewers.
Okay.
You know who spend time to and their data. That's those who are not here in Ghana.
Yeah.
You know, watching us and appreciating what we do. We do this because of them.
Exactly.
You know, their enthusiasm gives us enthusiasm to keep coming here. That's what I mean. Yesterday was a sad day. We share the whole story unfolded when the whole thing started.
Yeah.
And news came
Yeah.
that he has been found and sent to the hospital and is recovering. We all went to rest.
So I'm happy you've even brought this. Who do we chastise for misleading us like that? Because this I saw on some
international
sports,
platform.
no, not even international, some credible sports presenters.
Oh yes.
Sadiq Adams, right? And I think I hear Kweku, the Peace FM sports guy, what's his name? Dan Kweku Yeboah. I heard he posted and later deleted, but not screenshot for the call.
Not the code of that. You see, it tells you how gullible we've become as a nation, and how uncircumspect a report. I mean, our media has become when it comes to reportage.
Okay.
No, our media, some of our media men and women fail to do proper, fact checking to put before they put news out there. We all fell victim to it.
Yeah.
I remember we sat here and even
discussed
looking
it.
for
Even when you were even trying to do some deep research,
news. He has been
yeah.
found. He has been there. And it has become so dangerous in our time. That's what I mean. Yet here, someone can just send news out there that Sammy Flex say,
and it will be seen as real.
It will be seen as real. No, people believe what we write out there. People believe what we say as media men. Okay. So we should be careful if we don't have proper facts. Rumor is not news. Rumor has it that. Being the first
unconfirmed report.
Which one is unconfirmed? If it is unconfirmed, how does it become a report?
Unconfirmed report.
You see, first, at least in the wake of all this media craziness, we still have some few media houses around that. Only say they are the confirmed ones.
Information. Yeah.
Sisi ade Buruja.
It is because of that craze for to break it first, to
that's
say
the
it
problem.
first.
That's
and social media
I'm one person who is always of the view that the proliferation of media houses always creates some kind of unwanted situation. To me, okay, this is my view. I'm one of the people who believe that media should not be commercialized.
Okay.
I'll say it again. I'm not talking about entertainment media.
Okay.
Media, that's news outlets. Any agency that's supposed to be giving news out there, to me, I don't think it should be commercialized.
Okay.
It shouldn't, because, you see, commercialization of things makes people lose their sense of rightness or wrongness. People lose the fact that let me investigate deeper. Now it becomes a competition. You mentioned about breaking the news.
Being the first to,
See, so people now are more interested in sending some information out there. They do without any recourse to whether it is going to hurt someone or whether it is going to be the truth or fact. People are now more concerned about what I'm going to put out there. The amount of viewership eyeballs is going to bring me. The amount of followership and reactions I'm going to get. So people just put news out there without thinking about how Sammy Flex will feel about it. There just recently a news came about my sister Bibi Bright. That Bibi Bright has gone to give birth.
Oh yeah, with a white man.
I mean, this is preposterous.
I read
how did we get here?
When I was there, I said, hey. Really?
That's I mean, how did we get here?
And
some media, some very recognized media, and the person I just saw, someone showed it to me. Say, "Hey, how can it be?" No, but news is reported. Even after me telling the person that, I saw my sister just recently. The person is still that. Do you know why? You know why? Because news has told him or her. News I can't hear. That's how much people believe news. So anything we are putting out there, we should know that people's lives are in danger. If news tells us that let us all run into the sea because the land is about to burn, trust us, some people will run into the sea because news has said it. That's how serious and how important this thing is. Okay, people say, social media. I mean, it's for fun. I mean, social media is not real. This is the real life. Social media can be real. Human beings live on social media, not animals. But what I said. So that story made us relax. If there was anything anybody could have done or intensify, I don't know if there's something anybody could have done. But if there's anything anybody could have done,
we all felt
any
relaxed,
pressure,
like, okay.
If there was any pressure anybody could have mounted on the Turkish government to do something, everybody relaxed.
Yes.
Everybody relaxed. Yeah. Everybody relaxed.
And let me even add it. Information also came that even the foreign minister, Shelia Yakobotre, also said, I think on Joy FM, that yes, it is true.
He has
found
been
the body. Yes.
Because people now believe news. Me, right now, I'm an unbeliever of anything. I'm an unbeliever of anything. Unless I verify with my own eye and I believe it because I have seen it, where I can say that I said this. I find it very difficult believing any reportage coming from anybody. Now, Chikura say yes, say. When somebody can own up to something and says, "Men, I'm see because me the menu here." And you know when you begin to ask certain very basic questions, they say you there. You see, so this whole
you are being long.
Yes, you are being long. We should continue to be long. And then verify information. I'm still on the Atsu.
Yeah, I know.
But I know how passionate I am, and I get whenever we get to stories about news and media and then reportage. Because for me, I think the kind of nation we are building is highly reflective of what they read or see or watch in our media space. So Ghana is now what we were watching some few years back. That's what has shaped our mental psyche and our thinking. Our socio-cultural behavior has been shaped by what we were watching, what we were reading. And then Ghana, go and take some of the old tapes from the GBC and the rest and go and listen to how Ghanaians were even speaking English. We're speaking English like the proper British English. That's how our people were speaking. How come now we don't speak English like that? Our people on radio, on the streets, the mic move, the kind of English that comes out. That's not to say English is a yardstick for any intelligence. But we're learning a language. But as time goes on, we become poor at it.
You learn and you learn it.
We become terrible at it because even our own language, our own African language, because bibia anyhow, the media is reporting things anyhow. People go to sit on the news, some work on news. Now I done joke and comedy. The news is not comedy.
Sometimes the names they even give to
just imagine. That's the names they give to
the kind of news programs Christ will tell you.
News is news, dirty. That's news. You report it the way it is. Because my hope be relax. Then all of a sudden we were hit by this tsunami of a story. We were hit by this tornado of a story. That's it hit all of us so hard that some of us have still not recovered. Yet why say no, even today a colleague of mine in the office, shout out to you, Orakojo. No, he says in there wafile owone saying they be because in there hitting in a different way. Just some few hours ago, it's hitting him in a different way. That's in fact,
so that was his last goal.
His last goal. Ninia Bana or compare or the body nearby na. Ninia Bana and a twin sister no. Ocean and Nimbia and ye. Sadness. It's so sad. What happened to our brother? And I also heard somewhere that autopsy report. That I want to know how long it has been since he died. He passed. If he didn't pass immediately and it took a while before he passed, then only God knows how much pain our brother might have gone through before passing.
At this stage, we even need those details.
Thinking about it, we do, because we need to feel the pain so that we can feel with him. He has been through a lot. This is the gentleman who has given off everything. And videos coming after his death shows you the kind of person he is. Always trying to check up, linking up with his friends, very kind person. I mean, I knew most of the things he was doing, especially in the space of our prisons. He teamed up with this gentleman, I've forgotten his name.
The Crime Watch
guy. You know, and they were giving, they were helping prisoners who were with petty, crimes. in prison, you know,
Fines
to
and
assist
all.
them to find some help to come out to reform their lives and all that. And it takes someone with a very kind heart,
To think that far.
to think that way. And then he was doing a lot of charity works. Because I know show mu,
Stories about
without
Botini
any say or yeah
Oh,
for
yeah, who did they know?
I went to Obi to donate one bag of rice. No, we trying to do the
Bloggers dey there.
na bloggers dey chire. Brasa me. Obi to donate first I do milk back on. Then the dom dey chire. Obi kura to donate first tissue, toilet roll, 1 pack. Any pure water. Be I hear sachet. Brasa me. So we want you who did Mayanka, Eka, Mayanka.
Every jump way.
Sao,
You know,
you yate. Rola waka.
But first, let me ask you this, because you are closer to some powers. So yesterday we saw what happened at the airport where Vice President Dr. Baumia was at the airport, the welcome and all those things. It was beautiful. Yes. But I still think that, are we taking care of the guys who are alive, especially those who have done national stuff? I'm talking about the Samoans, Silas Tete. I see a report this morning that he's also going through blah blah blah. Are we taking care of them in a way that when they are not there, we will not now come like we want to celebrate them when they are dead? Is the country looking at that thing?
Okay, that's me.
That's a very good question.
That's an interesting question. I mean, Ghana, I will not be hypocritical about this. We are people, and we normally are like this. People are mostly celebrated or eulogized when they die.
Should that be the case?
But
it's not like it is somebody. It's like the whole country.
That's how society is. That's how society, and it didn't start in our time.
No, that's what I'm saying.
That's how it is. People assume that once you are alive, so with you. But I mean, but if you don't tell me, I will never know. The person who is dead, we all go and then sympathize with the family because we know he is dead. We know his situation. He is dead. But people are alive. They are going through things. Nobody knows. But most of them, when people come out and we get to know that they are fine, someone like Atsu, for instance, who would like to go and say, I'm going to take care of Asamoah?
No, it's not taking care of him. But
you get it.
We all know Asamoah is not a happy person with Ghana.
Like we know he's okay.
No.
He may not. You see, the thing is, that's I mean, I don't want to go into the nitty-gritty as to what happens with GFA and all that. Because Okas will go into details. I mean, Asamoah is my man. We went to the same Accra Academy.
I know.
You understand? I love him to the bones. But the thing is, on my will, be my baby. Sometimes you come and serve and then you go. It's just like presidency. Nobody will sit here and say John Mahama did not do anything. Yeah. That would be preposterous to say. But everybody will do their bit in this country. As Asamoah served this nation very well. He is done. I don't want us to create that thing that looks like I say because not obvious no so buy. You get it. Side panel or you okay you get it. So he won't die because he is no longer the captain or he's no longer with the team. Okay. It is like this everywhere. Not only Ghana team. Oko German team team of the World Cup just recently. They were mostly new people. Man, so now old guys know or still. That's every country. On my and young for life in Penna, you go and sunset, you go more offense, yes, someone was a more penna de bia or more border. So I think that that's how it is. Our people sometimes, some of our people sometimes, you know, extend helping hand to some of the old guys. Okay. The only thing is that in ye bibiana on the media muna man for a bit. But I mean, you biana or situation in media media what he is going through. Somebody is sick. I don't think say me if I'm like Celestete and any of these guys na wakwa here be more baby I me do in life. I wouldn't want it to even come out say na to me. Mombe boami a mombe boami kakra na obi ehu ewo kukwem. Yes, say ebe boami na media na camera na ade ade eche be hu what government and authorities are doing. Authorities do a lot.
Not long ago, I think I saw an article of somebody donating to
it was
captured.
Are you?
Yes.
Jordan, are you
And
who went to do that? For me, I think some of those things are unnecessary because everybody look, even if you are poor, you still have your privacy. I don't think say some of us we help people a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. A month for school fees are you a month for a comedy or my mom media need in the idea. You near the better about thing. You knew now man for say, oh, I'll Ghana, oh, I feed the Ghana for the more yard, I feed the more boy. That be a boy they be just a fat news ember any news the we have to create that impression also.
Okay.
See, I think say that's it. But in all I choose situation is a sad one.
Okay.
It's not the kind of death anybody should experience.
Okay.
And I would like to, extend my very heartfelt condolences to the bereaved family, especially the wife, the young wife, and the young kids. I pray that they are strengthened. They are strengthened, and then the family also, the twin sister, and then the other brother, the entire family, because he was a breadwinner.
Yeah.
And God will see them through.
Thank you, Vosin. Ro, come through. Your reaction on Atsu yesterday at the Kotoka International Airport when the Turkish Airlines brought the mortal remains of one of our gallant men, Christian Atsu. What do you also have to say? Our WhatsApp number is on the screen. Bonkomoni B. Also share what Kabi. And yeah, studio you're also part of the conversation. So whilst we are talking about it and you watching from the comfort of your homes, we also tell you to add your suggestion, your opinion, and your reviews to it. WhatsApp number on that screen is there. Be able to send messages about at the right time. I will surely be reading them. Ro, come through reaction on Christian Atsu and the fact that the body came to meet sad people at the airport.
It's sad. In fact, if you've ever lost an important relative like that, you would know the impact. I think ever since this whole thing started, it was yesterday that it really hit me so hard. In fact, when I was seeing the video, at a point I just went off online like now in person because even the whole environment, the airport was and it got me thinking so much. Okay, what are some? And one thing that gave me hope, I am smiling kakra, was even the people that went to meet his mortal remains at the airport. That's okay. This is somebody that, if not for anything at all, was very selfless, gave himself all out to society, was very impactful, even in his little corner. Yes, Atsu is not as popular as Memphis say, as somebody like Abedi Pele or even as Samojan. But even in his own respective corner, look at the kind of impact the guy has. And to the extent that most of them are young to tempo until his demise, before some people were even coming out to give. And the testimonies that they were giving were not hearsay testimonies. Yeah. These are first-hand testimonies. Yeah. And I realized that, okay, yes, even in your little corner, you can still impact lives, and that is the most important thing. The way and I would also want to plead with the media a bit. In fact, after the pandemic, I suffer most infodemic. Much information, which about majority of them ain't credible. And that is what Mr. Forson was talking about earlier. So yes, I know, say, in this particular moment, we will definitely be in a rush to find content, to be able to report to people, give them situational reports and all. But let's also, at least, as much as Obibeka's professionalism, but if you are the receiving end of this, nothing else matters. Nothing else matters to you. And sometimes we will let's also see the way you push your on the family, because these are very difficult times to them, and some of them would need their space, especially the twin sister, and then the brothers, and then the wife, and then the man. They would need certain form of privacy so they can at least put themselves together, because this is a very huge and big blow to not only to us but to them as well, because I'm feeling the pain. Yes, we and we will feel it, especially if you've lost a relative like that.
Okay.
Or you can only sympathize with them.
Okay.
But the person that the people that are directly involved, I'm feeling impact and just like say a wanka. Exactly. At least when you so you have a pay information maker or one umbra at the right time or would know how to approach you. And you'll be any the camera because you see so on casa. The fact that the person belongs to the family, I check camera, check microphone, and see so. And now wine. I say, oh yeah, he's my daughter. He's my daughter. Say.
And the next slip of time.
Yes. So and I make. I make us say. So
who is I true to you? I say he's my daughter. But that's how it. And then slip of tongue. Slip of tongue.
So in that sometimes if we are able to watch the kind of people we would want to get information from them. Me sure say we all cook his my daughter. I'm sure say we could be sending much depth information about whoever the person was. Probably so you're the family member where a long distance sister, uncle, brother be back, and the person might not give. My last point will be the way we celebrate people in the country. Okay. I think I will blame our culture to it. Okay. Our culture is part of the blame. And also yes, you better catch yourself. Ghana, especially Africa now, especially Ghana there. Ye do funu. Ye pay ye.
But we should stop saying that.
Exactly my point.
Because me only man na me sure na me hear the cost of then I me catch them say Intinia Vice President akotwe podium akokogina airport ye kambrofo ye di twan hu de wowu no den ye di amana hu say o to asimpo
okoka ye be catch us say it is part of our culture. Our mamre. Meanwhile there's somebody that is going through a lot. Ye mo nipa no enso mane to sisia. That is when ebusu apeni be ka nipa bo asukota. See, even one say from even our local culture, I transcend their back even in the whole Ghanaian space. See, elsewhere people have ways of celebrating people where they even knight them whilst they are alive. Some give them badge of honors. And these are ways that even when the people are alive, we can celebrate them. Emani be drew to say there. Time mani pa ne beton kwano. Na fini ekosi podium na ye be smart entourage. Say ye nkoshi ya nifini. That it makes us hypocritical. Am I looking hypocritical? Because the other say nipa no you did not celebrate the person. Because me sure say by this time kay one night in bi anka afeni ye be ma the later shoe. But if whilst they are alive, obitimi ye wo yardsticks bi a itimi di celebrate amanfo, then people, whenever they are killing themselves for the nation, they would know, so, oh, at this point, if not for anything at all, I know say I can get a badge of honor B, and now my something will be embedded even in a museum B for people to celebrate us. So far we don't have anything in this like country. That. And Ningina Kahua, we did this everywhere.
Thank you. Epacho check it me WhatsApp ni mami. I say messages be am person me kind, but according to the message I'm getting, I say load no monteso nti e ma messages ninko but ye be na mrabiem. Koyo reactions from yesterday's at the airport.
It was an eyesore. It wasn't a good thing to see. Yeah, because the history about this incident with Atsu, it's one that we didn't expect. We never expected that to happen, and even to that particular person, nobody would think that this thing will happen to go. Oh yes. We never thought that this thing will happen to someone like Christian Atsu. But that is life.
They say good people die.
But yes, that is life. It tells us.
Yeah,
because we do forget. We do forget that we will even die because we want to experience the better side of life. But when it comes out like this, it tells us how gullible we are as people, and that we all live to die one day, and we don't know how it will happen. As the Holy Book says, it's appointed for a man to die once. It didn't state how you will die. So some may die through several means and several circumstances. Yes, when we heard he has been found, yes, we were all happy and we're hoping. But when another news came in that, Charlie, that isn't the case, some of us felt that no, then it's really an issue. And unfortunately, we lost our brother. Yes, people are raising concerns about how he was well received. And I think, yes, that if that wasn't done, there would have been complaint as well. That a figure of a person like Atsu and his mortal remains is being brought down, and we didn't see.
I won't even catch you, my brother. Look, the day before the body actually arrived, there was news on social media that Atsu's body has arrived, and no government authority was even there to receive it.
Nah,
Not a my to basa fake news
Okay.
Tina, you can imagine if they didn't do what they did also. The other side of it.
Yes, it would have been the case. So this is also needed.
Okay.
As the one we are also complaining about.
Okay.
That when people are also alive, we need to also find ways and means to also celebrate them. But it was, as custom demands, it was appropriate that we give it that, because everybody was watching. Everybody was watching to see, because the world is already celebrating Atsu for his impact.
Yeah.
So how much more his own country?
Premier League, yeah.
Exactly. And this is somebody who has been with the Black Stars and has achieved a lot for the country, raised the flag of Ghana high. So he deserved that welcoming from the state. It just tells us that we are alive, but one day we also move away. And I think we are here not because of ourselves alone, but I think we live for others. To see others also prosper, to put joy in the faces of other people, that when we are gone, these people that we made them smile, they will come and also celebrate us. And I think 31-year-old Atsu receiving all these praises from people, the teams that he has played with, even back home, the people that he has helped. I think these praises will make sure that whatever he left, also the legacy he left will also be cherished. And we all can learn from it that, yes, we have to show love to people. All this hatred and all of that. One day you'll not be there. Will be there. Like one day you'll be where they are.
Okay, thank you guys.